Hi Gemini, this is Heather, the medium on a mission, and I'm bringing you your September forecast. And as I just sort of tune into your energies, I'm getting the word like cooperation, and there's something around that. There's something regarding relationships here. And so I just feel like I also, as I sort of tuned in, I saw like two females. This might be a situation where you have two sisters that you have, or, a mother and a sister. This might be you and your mother, but this feeling of kind of, this might be a divine feminine energy, but it's the feeling of bringing kind of the two feminine energies together. And so there's something around that as well. So Gemini, we'll just sort of jump in. And the way that I'm doing this, I've got my cards here, the when Spirit speaks, that I'll be using for the mind body, and then I'll be using the signs from Spirit Love Oracle and Twin Flame Journey Tarot for these are Mystic Moon Oracle cards. They're quite amazing cards. And then I'll be using the lastly, She Believed She Could, so She Did cards. And so we'll just kind of cover off on the mind body. We'll do spirit, we'll do general themes, and then just at the end kind of a positive quote card. And so let's jump in and see what we've got here. Again, I feel this two kind of strong female energies that are popping forward. Sometimes masculines come in, but if they're more in touch with the feminine, then that's how they'll be. So let's see, Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini from a mind-body perspective for the month of September? What are some of the general themes, general insights, information that you have for Gemini for this month of September? What are some of the general themes here? And as I'm saying that, it's like I'm getting an image of somebody swing, those front porch swings that you would have? I'm seeing this in like a in the front of a home, of someone swinging on a porch swing. It's almost like that feeling of going over to your grandparents' house and swinging on this front porch swing, and sort of just simple times, looking at life from a very childlike perspective, and kind of that simplicity of things, and no burdens, no worries. And when you're there, you're just there. And so it's really about being here, being present, being in the moment. That feels really strong to me as well, Gemini. So let's see, what are some of the messages that Spirit has for Gemini from a body-mind perspective. This would be any sort of energies in the physical space at this time. Physical energies that are occurring. Okay, perfect. Blessings. All right, so this kind of goes along with the energy that I was getting in terms of the feeling of swinging and being connected there. And the family is very strong coming into this reading. Again, connecting with these two feminine energies. It feels like these could be friends that are like family. Again, I feel energy more than anything. I don't necessarily do the labels. And so you might have a friend that was like a sister to you. And so you could have that type of, and as I say that, I just got some chills. So I just feel like this is all about kind of the blessings, acknowledging the blessings in life and for September. So it feels really positive in terms of that for you. I just already feel super good about this reading. It feels like it's going to be beautiful in terms of the energies that are coming in and embracing. I'm also hearing that some of you, someone that might be listening, might be dealing with a loved one, a female that has cancer. And so I'm getting a cancer connection there as well. And so it's the feeling of kind of dealing with someone who's in that state of transition, and being there for them, and bringing you a lot of love and support during this time as well. So let's keep going, and we will do the spirit messages. And so we'll see what Spirit has to say for Gemini for the month of September. So Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini for the month of September as it relates to their spiritual level, their spirit? What are some of the messages that you have at this time? Okay, I'll keep going. All right, perfect. Okay, eyes revealing. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. I just feel like there's certain... wow, I'm getting a lot of chills. Okay, so I just feel like for me, specifically what I'm getting around this, it's this feeling of being able to kind of see things in a different way before. So it's that realization of how blessed your life really is, and how these opportunities that you, to kind of connect with people, family feels very big for you for this month, for September. I feel like family is really important. I feel like there might be some people in your life going away to school. You might actually have children that you've sent off to college. You might have children that are making those transitions. I feel like there's some of you that might be actually bringing in a grandchild, or a child, but it feels like, or there might even be a need, but it feels like there's a child that's coming into this life that's really important. And it's kind of the excitement. I feel like there's baby showers. I feel a lot of that energy as well. And I feel like the children aspect is really important, and it's being able to see, and as I kind of connect with the eyes in this, it's about being present in this moment. You know, I was getting that feeling of just being present, being aware, and being able to see for maybe the first time about the true blessings that you have in front of you. It's almost like that feeling of being blinded, and now there's just a life's events that have occurred that it, like, you know what, now I'm seeing what really matters to me in this life. Now I'm kind of getting that glimpse, and I'm so appreciative of this life that I have. And so I feel like that's a big theme for you as well. And so let's go on to the general theme for Gemini and see what we've got here. So what's the general theme for Gemini for the month of September? What's the general theme we've got? What's the information? Okay, let's see. General theme. All right, let's see here. Okay, perfect. Okay, Ace of Swords, breakthrough and awareness. Oh my gosh, that really goes perfectly with what the energy is coming forward here. I just feel like it's this kind of this awareness of this beauty and this wonderment that you've got in this life, and it's like, it's interesting. So the other thing I'm getting to, you know how like it's like, you might walk the same path every day, or you might drive the same way to work every day, or drive, you know, wherever, look at you might see something every day, and then all of a sudden you see it in a way that you've never done. For example, I go for walks over by a nature preserve by my house, and there's times where I've been walking there for years, and like one day on my walk home, I'm like, it's very clear in the cement, a heart, and I'm like, I've never seen that. Like, it's beautiful, like, oh my gosh. And now that I see it, I can't unsee it. And it's beautiful, but it took me so many years to see what was in front of me all of these years. And so this feels like this feeling of like, and some of you might be in a romantic relationship where there's a feeling of like, do I continue on with this? Do I keep going? And it's this feeling of like, I'm seeing you now for the first time. And it's this feeling of love gesture that's coming in, the feeling of like, I didn't know how much I was in love with you. I didn't know how much I cared until now. And so, and this could even just be, you know, general relationships where you've the feeling of maybe taking them for granted, in the sense of, I mean, they were always there for you. You were always there for them, but being able to step up and show that love and appreciation to them in a way that you've never been able to do it before. So it feels really strong for your energy, Gemini, for this month. It feels really beautiful, really nostalgic, very much like the ride or die. Like, I've got you. I've got your love, and I'm so thankful and gratitude for it. So let's see what last messages we've got here in terms of a general sort of gratitude card here. What's a positive affirmation for you for the month of September? Okay. All right. The secret of our success is that we never give up. And so this is this feeling of, again, just kind of tying all this back in together. I just feel like this feeling of, you know, you might be in a relationship too where you've had this, you know, maybe you're married and you've got children. Maybe you're a child in this family to where you guys have had kind of gone through some things together, but there's something coming through to create this breakthrough and awareness that really kind of seals the deal and helps you see things in a way that you've never seen these blessings. And so I just feel like that's really big for you guys right now. And it's this feeling of not giving up on each other. We're not going to give up on each other. We came into this life together, and damn it, we're going to keep going. We're strong. We're going to see each other through. And it's that feeling, you know, humans, there's free will, there's interactions at play, but it's the knowing that we're always got each other's back. And I just feel like that's the big theme here. I'm going to pull one more card from my When Spirit Speaks. I just feel compelled to do so because I keep being drawn to that blessings card. And I just feel like there's just the acknowledgement of this. And so Spirit, what other messages does Gemini need to know at this time in regards to their, their kind of physical space and what's going on? What are some of the other energies that they need to know at this time? Let's see here. I'm just sorry about that. I will pull these back up and what we've got here. Let's see. What are some of the other energies needs to know at this time? Or something Gemini needs to know at this time regarding some of the energies. Okay, this one popped out. Perfect. Okay, below the surface. Okay, so this really goes back to this breakthroughs and awareness. There's some things where you guys might have sort of this energy coming in where you sort of have that breakthrough. For example, you might be in a situation where y'all have a come to Jesus in your family, or there's something really intense that comes into the energy, and it allows for this breakthrough. But it's something that, oh, well, I never knew you felt that way. I'm sorry, I didn't know. That wasn't what I was intending to do. Or, you know, years ago you hurt me, and it really, I've held on to it for so many years. And this orange with this is all about sacral chakra energy, and it's all about relationships. It could be romantic, it could be family. It doesn't have to be a family unit here. It could be especially around female energies. It could be a sister energy. It could be something like that. But this is all about that energy there, the sacral chakra. And so relationships and how you show up in this world for those relationships, the kind of the romantic relationships. It can be that. I feel mother energy strong in that as well. But it's kind of seeing it through different eyes in order to have that sort of breakthrough that occurs. And so that's really, really strong with what I'm getting there. And it's about never giving up, right? So never giving up. You know, you don't, you never go into war and leave your troops behind, you know? And so it's about knowing that you came in with this sort of soul tribe, and you're not allowing anyone to get left behind in that process. So I do hope this reading was helpful for you, Gemini. I think it's beautiful. It's all kind of a love story here in terms of being able to break through those barriers and have the love and blessings of that abundance of this sort of connection that you haven't been able to have in the past. Or maybe there's been something in the way, unspoken words, something around that is going to reveal itself and come to a head. So it just feels like it's going to, in the end, going to be a very good situation. So I do hope that was helpful. I hope you have an amazing September, and we will see you again next month. Bye.